When people speak of the third eye, it is often wrapped in mystical or even esoteric language, But at its core, awakening the third eye is the awakening of discernment. That is a heightened perception that sees beyond appearances. It sees beyond words. It sees beyond the facades. It is less about magical visions and more about sharpened inner knowing. With discernment, conversations are no longer just about words. You can hear the silence between the words, the hesitations, the omissions, the energy carried beneath speech. You catch the subtext. You realize that what people say and what they mean are rarely the same thing. Discernment sharpens intuition. You don't always need to be physically present to sense the state of a person or even a situation, because energy travels and your spirit becomes tuned like an antenna, picking up frequencies others ignore. When the third eye is awake, deception becomes hard to digest. Lies carry a vibration that clashes with truth. And you can feel that discord instantly. This makes it difficult for people to mask intentions around you. At times, this can isolate you because you see too much and you can't unsee it. But there is a blessing to it. And as much as there's a blessing to it, there is a curse to it. The blessing is you are protected from manipulation and you are guided towards alignment. You are even able to navigate life with clarity. While the curse is you can no longer live in ignorance. You see hidden motives, you see falsehoods, and even brokenness in people. And not just people alone, even systems that others are blind to. This can feel heavy, even lonely at some times, because discernment strips away illusions. Psychologically, the third eye symbolizes the integration of conscious and unconscious awareness. It is when your instincts and rational mind work together with precision. Spiritually, it is the activation of inner light, the ability to see beyond material reality into the energetic and moral truth of things. In short, the third eye is not some distant mystical organ. It is sharpened discernment. It is the ability to perceive beyond words, beyond appearances, beyond proximity. It makes life clearer, but also heavier. Because once you truly see, you cannot return to blindness. That is both the burden and the gift of awakening. My people, heal. Heal.